Greatness. It's a word that electrifies the soul. It echoes through time, carved into the annals of history beside names like Nelson Mandela, Michael Jordan, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Muhammad Ali, and J.K. Rowling. But let me be absolutely clear. Greatness is never given. It is earned through discipline, forged in pain, and confirmed in relentless action. You want to be great? Then brace yourself, because greatness comes with a cost. Let me ask you something. Have you been living like greatness is owed to you? Like just dreaming about it is enough to make it real? Wake up. This world doesn't hand out crowns to people sitting on their couches binge watching other people live their best lives. This world rewards those who sweat, who bleed, who keep going when their legs are shaking and their lungs are burning. Let's take Muhammad Ali. The man said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." He knew something most people ignore: the training, the sacrifice, the pain. They are the price of greatness. You don't become the greatest by doing what's easy. You become the greatest by doing what others won't. And that's the mindset you need to adopt right now. Forget comfort. Comfort is the enemy. Comfort is a liar. It whispers in your ear that you're fine the way you are, that you've done enough, that greatness is optional. But it's not. If you want to leave a mark on this world, you need to demand more from yourself. Demand the early mornings. Demand the late nights. Demand the extra rep, the harder mile, the tougher decision. Demand your greatness, because no one else will. Steve Jobs once said, "I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance." That's the secret. It's not always about talent. It's about showing up every single day. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when nobody's watching, even when there's no applause. You don't need a crowd. You need commitment. Discipline is the fuel that drives the engine of achievement. Without it, your dreams are nothing but fantasies. Without it, every New Year's resolution dies before February. Without it, the vision in your head never sees the light of day. You can want it, wish it, dream it, but unless you're willing to work for it, it's worthless. And yes, that work will be hard. You'll be tired. You'll face doubt. You'll question yourself. But those who are destined for greatness are not deterred by difficulty. They're inspired by it. They see the mountain and they climb. They see the obstacle and they rise. They see the impossible and they say, "Watch me." Look around you. Most people aren't willing to pay the price. That's why they never rise. They settle. They complain. They scroll endlessly and wonder why they feel empty. But that's not you. If you've made it this far, it means you're not them. You're a fighter, a warrior, a future champion. So stand up, lace up, step into the arena. Don't ask for easy, ask for purpose. Don't seek comfort, seek challenge. Don't settle for mediocrity. Strive for excellence. Because every drop of sweat, every painful step, every moment you choose to not quit is building something inside you that cannot be bought, borrowed, or faked. It's building your greatness. Are you ready to pay the price? Are you willing to push yourself to that next level? If not now, then when? If not you, then who? Let the world sleep while you rise. Let the doubters watch while you work. Let the pain shape you. Let the grind define you. And when the day comes that your name is mentioned among the greats, let it be because you earned it. Because that's the price of greatness. And it's worth every damn penny. This is the part where we stop lying to ourselves. This is the moment where all your excuses die. You're not tired, you're uncommitted. You're not unlucky, you're unfocused. You're not stuck, you've just been sitting still. And it stops now. You say you want more. You say you're ready, but your actions say something else. You waste hours scrolling. You make promises to yourself and break them. You talk a big game but play small. It ends today. This is your wake-up call. Excuses are chains. They keep you tied to mediocrity. And the longer you wear them, the heavier they get. So cut them off. You know what you're capable of. You've felt it. That fire, that hunger, it's still in there, buried beneath fear and distraction. Dig it out. Light it up. Let it burn through the laziness, through the doubts, through the weakness. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a product of your choices, so make better ones. Stop blaming the weather. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming your job. You are not powerless. You are not broken. You are not waiting for permission. You are the author of your life, and the next chapter starts with one decision. No more excuses. You want change? Then change. Change your schedule. Change your habits. Change your mindset. Don't tell me you don't have time. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. The problem isn't time, it's your priorities. And it's time to fix them. Build structure, build consistency. Show up for yourself every single day, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when nobody claps, especially then. Because success is not sexy, it's not glamorous, it's not loud, it's quiet, painful, and demanding. But it's also powerful, and it's waiting for you. If you can shut up the voice that says, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the most dangerous word in your vocabulary. Tomorrow kills dreams. Tomorrow is a liar. Tomorrow is for the weak. The strong start now. The strong take action today. You don't need another plan. You need to execute. You don't need more motivation. You need discipline. You don't need more inspiration. You need urgency. You want to be proud of yourself? Earn it. Stop looking for shortcuts. There are none. Stop waiting for someone to push you. Nobody's coming. Stop pretending you have time. You don't. Time is slipping through your fingers every second you delay. So stand up, lock in, dig deep, and get to work. You were not built for average. You were not designed to sit in the passenger seat of your own life. You were born to drive, to lead, to conquer. But it starts with ownership. Total, brutal, honest ownership of your life, your choices, your actions. No more pointing fingers. No more blaming. No more hiding. This is your shot. This is your time. So stop talking. Stop whining. Stop making noise and start making moves. You want it? Then act like it. Show the world what happens when a person makes a decision to rise. Show yourself what happens when you stop making excuses and start making history. This is your moment. Now get to work. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like a summer breeze. You can't rely on it. You can't build your future on it. Motivation is the cheerleader. Discipline is the warrior. And if you want to win, if you want to conquer your goals, you need to stop waiting to feel like it and start doing it no matter what. Get this through your head. Discipline is not optional. It's not a sometimes thing. It's a daily requirement. It's the difference between winners and losers, between those who talk and those who walk, between the dreamers and the doers. The reason you keep falling off, the reason your plans always collapse after a week, it's because you've been leaning on feelings instead of structure. Your goals are too fragile because they're built on temporary emotion. But discipline, that's concrete, that's steel, that's power. Discipline doesn't ask, do I feel like it today? It says, get up, we have work to do. You don't need to be inspired, you need to be consistent. You need to set rules for yourself and follow them without compromise. Wake up when the alarm rings, not 5 minutes later. Train when you're sore. Read when your eyes are tired. Work when your brain says, just take a break. That's discipline. That's where champions are made. Don't fall in love with results. Fall in love with repetition. Fall in love with boring. Because the ones who thrive are the ones who keep showing up day after day, no matter how they feel. When you stop needing to be motivated to act, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. Build routines that ignore your mood. Set standards so high that even your worst days are better than most people's best. You're not doing this for applause. You're not doing it for comfort. You're doing it because you promised yourself that you would. There will be days when nothing in you wants to move forward. Days when the weight is heavy, when the sky is dark, when every part of you screams to quit, but you won't because you don't listen to weakness anymore. You command yourself. You discipline yourself. Show me someone who wins and I'll show you someone who chose discipline over feelings every time. Winners don't wait. Winners don't pause. Winners execute over and over until the job is done. And then they do it again. So cut the noise. Ignore the whining voice in your head. It doesn't get a vote anymore. You've got goals to crush. You've got promises to keep. And you've got work to do. You say you want to change? Prove it in your habits. You say you're ready? Then act like it when the grind gets tough. You say you're committed? Then let your discipline speak for you. No more excuses. No more "I don't feel like it." No more talking about what you're going to do. Just discipline. Day in, day out. That's how greatness is built. And it starts right now. The biggest war you'll ever fight isn't against the world. It isn't against your boss. It's not against your past, your parents, your partner, or your circumstances. The greatest war you will ever face is the war with yourself. It's that version of you that loves comfort, that version of you that chooses distraction, the one that hits snooze, the one that says, "I'll do it tomorrow," the one that believes quitting is acceptable. That part of you, that part needs to die, because every time you let it win, you lose. You lose your momentum, you lose your fire, you lose your progress, and worst of all, you lose yourself. The battlefield is your mind, and it is relentless. It doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your plans. It only cares about survival. But you weren't made to survive. You were made to conquer. So fight. Fight that voice that says you're tired. Fight the urge to scroll instead of grind. Fight the instinct to take the easy path. Fight the fear that says you're not good enough. You are good enough. You are strong enough. You are capable. But only if you show up and fight. Stop trying to be perfect. Start being relentless. You're not here to impress anyone. You're here to win a war most people lose before they even show up for battle. And that war starts the moment you open your eyes. When your feet hit the floor, you make a decision. Who's going to win today? The disciplined version of you or the lazy one? The focused version or the scattered one? The fighter or the victim? Only one gets to walk out of that war zone victorious. Only one gets to live the life you want. So prepare for battle. Prepare to push past the mental blocks. Prepare to wrestle with doubt. Prepare to silence fear. Prepare to fall, but more importantly, prepare to rise. No more waiting for the stars to align. No more hoping you'll wake up feeling ready. Read this out loud. I am ready now. Say it until you believe it. Say it until your actions match your words. Say it until your mind bows to your will. Every weakness inside you can be trained into strength. Every fear can be burned into fuel. But only if you stop running and start swinging. You don't need more inspiration. You need confrontation with the enemy within. You need to confront the excuses, the lies, the patterns, the habits, and destroy them one by one. This is not about motivation. This is not about feelings. This is war. And you win this war by taking action over and over, ruthlessly, relentlessly, daily. So gear up. Your future self is waiting on the other side of this fight, but only one version of you is walking through that door. The weak version stays behind. The warrior version steps forward. And today, the choice is yours. You say you're ready, then prove it with action. Don't tell the world what you're going to do. Don't talk about your goals. Don't make declarations. Don't post about it. Just do it. Every single day, without validation, without applause, without attention. Because true warriors move in silence. They work while others whine. They grind while others gossip. They build while others break. And if you want to win in this life, you must make relentless action your daily ritual. Stop thinking, start executing. Stop planning and start producing. Planning is useful, but over-planning is procrastination in disguise. You already know what you need to do. You're just delaying it out of fear, out of doubt, out of habit. So stop delaying. Action is the great separator. It divides the weak from the strong, the pretenders from the contenders, the talkers from the doers. Every day you don't act, you strengthen the version of yourself that doesn't believe. Every day you push things to tomorrow, you build a habit of quitting. And every time you break a promise to yourself, your self-respect dies a little more. So don't break your own spirit. Honor your word. Sahayam. Follow through. Chase down your goals like your life depends on it, because it does. Act now while it's uncomfortable. Act now while it's uncertain. Act now while it's hard. Because waiting for the perfect time is a fantasy. There is no perfect moment. The only time that's real is right now. You think success is about talent? It's not. It's about work ethic, grit, consistency, obsession. People talk about balance, but balance doesn't build empires. Balance doesn't create breakthroughs. Balance doesn't push you beyond what's possible. Relentless effort does. No more half effort. No more excuses disguised as rest. No more starting and stopping. No more trying. It's time to decide. Are you committed or just interested? Are you going to dabble or dominate? This life rewards those who take action, who refuse to quit, who show up even when it's inconvenient, who rise when they've been knocked flat, who choose progress over perfection, movement over mood, execution over excuse. So move. Make noise with your work. Let your consistency speak louder than your words ever could. There is no dream too far, no vision too crazy, no mountain too high if you attack it daily. Don't aim for good, aim for unstoppable. This is your season to act. This is your moment to crush every doubt, every excuse, every delay. Right now, choose action. Right now, choose fire. Right now, choose to rise. This is it. No more prep talks, no more motivation, no more stories, just the reality you've been avoiding. It all comes down to this, you. No more hiding, no more waiting, no more hoping someone else will believe in you before you do. That chapter is over. From this point forward, you are the author, the director, the lead actor in your own life. It's on you. Nobody is coming, nobody owes you, nobody is going to carry you. You want change? Then change. You want results? Then work. You want respect? Then earn it. No shortcuts, no pity parties, no complaints. This is your mission now, to conduct your business ruthlessly, relentlessly, with fire in your chest and steel in your spine. Wake up early, grind without distraction, own your responsibilities, be punctual, be prepared, be unstoppable. Leave no task unfinished, leave no goal half-built. Finish what you start, dominate what you touch. You don't get to quit, not today. You've come too far to fall back. You've seen too much to pretend you're average. You know you're built for more. And now it's time to prove it. Your work is your voice. Your consistency is your signature. Your excellence is your business card. So let your life speak, loudly, clearly, with no apologies and no hesitation. When people see you, they should see movement, precision, purpose, power. Not because you said so, but because you showed up day after day, season after season, relentless, focused, unshakable. Forget being liked, be respected. Forget being noticed, be felt. Forget the noise, be the storm. If you ever feel like quitting, remember this. Quitting doesn't take the pain away. It makes it permanent. Keep going, keep swinging, keep building. Because greatness is not something you achieve. It's something you become. You are the blueprint. You are the answer. You are the warrior. You are the business. So from this moment on, conduct it with fire, with honor, with urgency, and never, ever, ever look back.